Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today's beverage is a very nice cup of tea, Earl Grey to be specific for those who require all of the details. So welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, where in a previous episode I transported a Stargate. I mean, obviously it wasn't a Stargate, it was just some big round thing on the back of the truck. Or was it? And yeah, it was quite a decent mission where we went from one place to another and didn't crash into absolutely everything. I say mission like it was a military operation, which obviously it wasn't. Or was it? Either way, joking aside, it was quite an interesting run because I'd never done one of those jobs before where we transported the really heavy cargo, and, well, I didn't really intend to do any more on the game. It was a bit of a rambly, random video, and, well, people requested to see more, and, well, as you can see, I've been playing a lot more. I'm now level 13 as opposed to the 3 previously, so that means we have got more skills to pay the bills. ADR is at the maximum level, so this is all of the, like dangerous stuff that you can carry, so explosives, gases, flammable liquids, flammable solids, toxic and infectious substances, and corrosive substances. It goes Class 1, Class 2, Class 3, Class 4, Class 6 and Class 8. I wonder why we've missed out a couple of classes. Anyway, so we've got those. Oh, I've also got long distance up to level 5 and a couple of eco driving because A, eco good, B, trying to save fuel because I now own my own truck. This is the vehicle that I now have. This is, let's have a quick look here. It's in the truck manager. This is the Volvo FH Globetrotter XL. I've put in the 540 horsepower engine and put a lot of upgrades on it. So I think the back bit here is slightly different where we can raise one of the wheels. I think I've got the XL sleeper cab on the top there, and I've put like this cowling. I'm sure all of these extra bits, there are certainly specific names for it, but yeah, I've put all of these bits on to make it like it is now, and it's in official British racing green colours. I wanted to go with a jet black sort of stealth truck, but my friend had already taken that one. Anyway, so what we're going to do is another mission. Let's go over to mission. I keep calling them missions, but yeah, the jobs. Let's go over to the jobs here, the job market, and we're going to go for the freight market because that's where we've got our own truck. And I'm currently in Dijon in France here, and we have a couple of jobs. There's want to take honey to Nuremberg. There's pork over to, oh, good grief, we're actually going on a ferry there to Marseille over to here. And heat exchanger. So this is a high value cargo, heavy load. That's Dijon to Geneva. Oh, in Switzerland, so it's actually very far, and it's only 9 grand, but it is a 59 foot by 16 foot by 16 feet piece of kit there, and it's 70 tons. Well, this should be an interesting job for my truck. A truck analysis. You're about to set for a heavy truck. I'll review your current truck configuration to make sure it's up to the task. Okay, I mean, I guess it's fine. This parameter is essential for heavy transport. I'm only middling on that. I mean, I don't even know if this will function, but yeah, continue. Let's just see what happens. The worst thing that happens is the truck is not up to the job, and I end up crashing into a river and setting it on fire. So there you are. So again, as the previous video, a bit of a rambly random video. We're going to have to see how we get on with this one, and we're going to touch on some of the comments that people left, etc. So this is my vehicle. I just need to go inside of the truck. Still using the good old bulletproof Xbox 360 pad, although I am thinking about either getting a wheel or at least something more modern. But there you go. So we're going to pull up here, and we'll enter this one, go to the freight market, and we can see that that is the job that we want. So that's the heat exchanger, so I'm going to continue on that one, and there we go. So trucks, tanks were refilled, and driving hours restored. So yeah, you have to refill your own truck now, as well as manage your sleep patterns and things like that. So that's actually, it's not as wide as I thought, but it is a very, very long heat exchanger there. Good, interesting. Okay, so that's all them, making sure everything's all tight and clamped down and everything. We don't want it rolling off the edge. And it looks to be like those back wheels, will those be steerable? They might be. Anyway, let's see what happens here. So that's just telling us what we need to know in terms of like I was going to call it the pacer car, but apparently that's a pilot, as someone corrected me, so that's fine. Right, so we want to put on our lights. I'm also going to put on full beam just to give us a bit more illumination, and let's just see what we can do here. Getting out of the gate is going to be the first challenge. challenge, so we're just going to go here. It seems that it's pulling away quite nicely. We're not having any major difficulty there. This little truck, like I said, it's 540 horsepower, which is, well, okay, I guess. Let's just see how we're getting on back there. Yeah, we didn't wipe out the car, so that's fine. So yeah, we can see the pilot in front of us here, so we are just going to go straight through. Now, we are in France, and I noticed that there's some lights, and they're flash amber, and I don't know what those are. Does that mean just you can go through if everything's clear? I have no idea. But we're driving anyway. Oh, I should point out I've got the luxury cabin here as well, and oh, there's a fire engine going the other way, and really don't want to wipe it out, but also don't want to take out all the street furniture. And there we go. 140 miles according to the sat navigation on the left hand side there. We are in the middle of the night. I guess that's realistically when you want to transport these things, because it's the least disruption of traffic. So there we go. Car coming the other way, shouldn't be any big bother there. What I'm doing, I'm trying to find like the best sort of default place for the truck, and I'm putting on the left hand side where the line in the middle of the road is. I'm putting it so like the wheel is about maybe sort of an inch on the to the edge of that, to the right, and that makes it so it's like a relatively manageable thing for this road. But there you go. No weather to speak of, which is exceptional. Doing this in the rain would be probably quite bad. So far, this truck is performing more than admirably. It's fine. It's just working off straight on. Okay, this is where it's going to get. Right, we're in France, but it's going to get German because it's Guden tight. And let's go straight through there, and no problem. Didn't absolutely demolish every car in the way there, and continuing on. So a couple of comments. As I said, we had a good old discussion about the Stargate that was on the back in the last one. There was some discussion on whether or not it was actually big enough, and many sort of geeky Stargate chat ensued about actually it could be very different variations of Stargate, but there you are. Also, people suggesting running wheels and actually suggesting different modes of playing the game, either with it being controller or using wheels, and using a wheel and VR together. That's actually how a couple of the friends I'm playing with normally play. They use a Logitech steering wheel. Other options are available, and VR as well. I'm pretty much... Whoa! What on earth has happened there? So, right, okay, and rest. What on earth happened there? I think what happened there is I was too busy rambling on, and the trailer started to dictate the direction of travel. So I'm going to have to back up here. Yeah, we need to lock the diffs, maybe. Oh, and there's no... Stop, why is that bus coming this way? Right, lock the diffs. I think we're stuck. Oh, hang on. No, we are slowly moving. I should probably put my beacon on as well. There you go. Let's just turn, see what I can do. Go back inside, yeah. Turn the wheel as best you can. Yeah, that was terrifying. Okay, so we now know that can happen. I think I'm totally stuck, honestly. I don't think this is going to happen. I think we're just stuck. The only option is if I detach the trailer and I move the truck. Right, there we go. It's now saying, oh, look at that. We are well and truly stuck. You can see it's the wheels are skidding away there. Let's just see if we can go forward. Now that we haven't got a truck attached, this trailer attached, should I say. Let me just see if I can go this way. No, we've pretty much Austin Powers it between the front bit. Oh, hang on. We've got some movement. Yes. Good. No. Are we stuck? We're stuck again, aren't we? Okay. See if I can back up. I'm trying to get around this thing, but I don't know how on earth I would manage that. Then we've got a little bit more move there. That's fine. I would have. Yeah. That. We're gonna hear them beeping the horn. It's like, yeah, as if that's gonna do anything. I've reattached the trailer because I wanted to see if, like, it would actually do anything. And for some reason, when you detach it... Oh, hang on. And we're getting some movement here. It's... I mean, stuff's happening. Not necessarily a good thing. Right, detach the trailer again. See, when you detach the trailer, it then lights up the area. It puts, like, a big light above it so you can see where things are. Hang on. There we go. So what I've done there is I've lifted up the back wheel. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's no longer touching. Okay, good. So I need to get round this thing. I guess I'm going to have to go on here. Yeah, it says rerouting. We're fine. We're fine. We're not fine. It's everything's really bad. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Okay, so back round here onto a bit of a rough area. I mean, good luck getting around that. I have a feeling I'm going to have to wipe a coach out here. But there you go. Pulling back up to this side. And I want to get underneath where the pin is. There we go. I will lower the wheel. There. It doesn't tell me whether or not... Let me go back inside. If I press V... Ah, yeah, that's diff lock, I think. That's the differential lock. Okay, we won't diff lock it. See over there, just a blue siren. Yeah, they're waiting for me to take me to court. Okay, right, we're going to go back in here, and we're going to press that, and reattach the trailer. And please work. Yes, 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 crashed into my own trailer. Right, sorry, we're going to get a crash vehicle offence, I'm aware. Yep, whatever. They're going to have to back up. I don't have much choice. Right, so now we should be able to back up a bit. It does not want to move this thing. You're moving near the rear escort vehicle. Yeah, that's fine. And we're out. What I'm going to do now is just stop and have a beverage. Right, okay, good. So, a couple of things, a couple of takeaway points there. Firstly, pay more attention when you're driving. That should be a standard rule of thumb. And B, going downhill, the load will happily dictate the direction of travel. So we just got pushed right off course there. If you spotted that coming, then by all means let me know in the comments. Never claimed to be anything other than an absolute novice at this, although have put many miles down now on the game. So yeah, well, this is the first time I've carried a load of this size. So there you go. Yeah, there's the car that is happily probably judging us. Like, what have you done? I had a crash and a bang and whatnot. Luckily, it's not hazardous cargo, because if it was, then that would have been an ecological disaster. As I was saying, yeah, so people recommending different modes of playing, whether it be wheels or VR or controllers. A lot of people giving recommendations as to what jobs to pick up and ways to manage the company. Incidentally, obviously this is the first truck that I own. After that you can get more trucks and different people. And I found that I do play the game a bit differently. So previously when we were just a contract driver, so we just picked up a job and we were given the vehicle. I was always trying to play the game sensible, but also wasn't too bothered if anything bad happens. But as soon as I got my own vehicle, there was like a sense of pride and ownership, and I found I was like driving it like a priest. Yeah, what I mean by that is sort of I was taking absolutely zero risks and trying to do the best I can and driving it like this really slowly and cautiously, and found that like every little knock I would worry about, and it became less enjoyable in some senses because I was like really worried about the vehicle, even though it's just some imaginary pixels. The work required to get it, which was probably 20 hours of play to get enough money for this one. Admittedly, I could have got a cheaper truck. There's a lot of other vehicles you can buy, and I could have got a much more inexpensive and reasonable vehicle, but I thought buy once, buy right. Save up. I think it was level 12 I got to, and then I bought this thing, which has so far been absolutely no problem. I've just realised I am speeding there, so I'm just going to put on what I always say is the autopilot, but it's not. It's cruise control. It's not an autopilot. And there you are. Also picked up some more DLC. I think I picked up 3 pieces of DLC. It was Vive la France. I think it was Beyond the Baltic Sea or something. It was like Estonia, Latvia, Finland, things like that. And then I think Italy as well. There's a couple more pieces of DLC that I don't own. Things like the cab decorations and that sort of thing. And also, I think is it the Iberia DLC or something? I realise we're going downhill, so I'm just having to just gingerly put the brake on. But I guess you want to brake before you're going downhill, because then we'll jackknife, and yeah, that's all kinds of bad. Yeah, so the one piece of DLC I think is Spain and Portugal, which should be really good. I've really enjoyed going to different countries as well. The problem with playing Euro Truck Simulator and being based in the UK is that obviously we drive on the left, which means the cab's on the right, and as soon as you go to another country, it's the opposite way around. So ideally, if I was to buy this vehicle again, I mean, to be fair, I can customize. Ooh, hang on. I could feel something there. The truck, it was getting a bit squirrely. I think because it was going downhill there, the load was changing our direction. Anyway, yeah. So I would probably buy it with the I don't know what you would call it. Like I think it's just the generic cab in this game. It's like there's the standard cab, and then there's like the UK cab. I also noticed as well that Ireland is not in the game. I would have thought that would have been something that would have been at least added from the beginning, or even like after that DLC. But no. Ireland, Northern Ireland, just not in. How we're doing for mileage? 86 miles to go. We've got a right turn coming up. Going to go over to the left-hand side here, because the traffic should be stopped. Yeah, it has been stopped. I'm just trying to make it so we get a better line through this. So, straight on. Oh, there's a coach. Okay. What is it to do? What is it with coaches today? And if that car was a little bit further ahead, it would have helped me out. But, well, none of those things have happened. I have a feeling I'm going to wipe out some street furniture here. No, I mean, I know I should also point out that, yes, I apologise, it is in the dark. It's very dark. Visibility for myself is limited. Visibility for yourself watching a video is probably also, you know, highly restricted as well. But it adds to the drama of driving this 70-ton heat exchanger through the winding French countryside here. 79 miles to go. How much money have I got? 86,702 generic units of currency. Not too sure what I want to spend my money on. Realistically, I guess maybe another truck, and then hire someone to do like the automated stuff. But that's something I haven't played with and really ventured. But that'll be another facet to the game that I'll be excited to look at. There's a couple of vets as well who were explaining different ways of doing things and how many hours they played on not only this but also American Truck Simulator. I think is American Truck Simulator, yeah. I don't know what the big difference is. I mean, other than, you know, different countries, obviously. But I don't know if like it's the same sort of game just in America, whether or not it's been made from the ground up. Because yeah, this is quite an old game, but still enjoyable. And like I say, it's something that I wouldn't have played as much as I have if it wasn't for the co-op. And a lot of the time, like for example, a couple of nights ago, as of the time recording, myself and a couple of friends were playing, and we were in completely different countries. 3 different countries. I think one person started in Scotland or in Aberdeen. Another one was in Norway somewhere, and I was in Nice, I think. Yeah, I think so. And or was it Lyon? Anyway, wherever I was. And we said, okay, we can either sort of do a fast travel, but that'll cost us money. Hang on, let me just pay a bit more attention to this downhill, because I have a feeling that it's going to be all kinds of bad if that thing starts to shift us around. Yeah, just dabbing the brakes there, making sure we're okay. Yep, there we are. As I was saying, yes, and we were playing together alone, because there was 3 of us in the convoy, I think it was an hour and a half before we finally met up in Germany somewhere. We picked up jobs, so we headed roughly towards the same destination. And I think we ended up in Belgium first and then went into Germany. And there you go. And then did some more missions from there. It's a shame you do these jobs, this sort of really heavy load type jobs with the convoy. You can't do those in the co-op, which is a shame. I assume you can anyway, because I've not seen them and I never had... Sorry, had to concentrate on... We've got... Oh, good, great. Tight part of the route is coming. This is... You are... No! No! No way. Really? Really? So... I don't even know where to begin. Those people can wait. So... We've got this wide load here, as you can see. Yeah? Hanging off the edges of the... There's like flanges for the heat exchanger hanging off the left and right. And then roadworks. Now, luckily, there's people actually working here. So that's like, you know, or at least they're trying to fix this. But was this emergency work or was this planned work? Because surely this wouldn't coincide. Oh, that was close. That's a thing I didn't anticipate. Pulling away on a hill. I have a feeling I'm going to wipe out loads of stuff here. Good grief, this is tense. Oh, then it curves to the right. You know what, if I knock down a temporary traffic light, I couldn't care less at this stage. Okay, we got through. The sky's heating up as well, as you can see. It's starting to get daylight. Nice. So what I was saying, yeah, we were just doing missions and such, and headed into Germany, and then, yeah, I've never seen these missions before. These jobs before in the convoy mode, so I assume it's just not there. But I like that you can keep your progress off. Things go awry, like they did before. I did a fast travel, and my truck, this one specifically, fell under the ground and took 100% damage, which was yeah, suboptimal to say the least. I would probably rate it 2 out of 10. Wouldn't phase through the ground again. Yeah. So, had to exit that and then reload. Also, there's a weird bug that I've experienced only twice, but all the controls stop working practically. So, escape doesn't work on the keyboard, none of the buttons work on the pad. I can turn the wheel and accelerate and decelerate, and that's about it. I have no idea why that happens. I don't know whether it's a bug with the game, whether it's to do with some sort of overlay, whether it be like the Nvidia or Discord overlay or something like that. I've disabled them all, it didn't seem to work. Or maybe it could just be to do with the controller and it like just stopped working. I did unplug it. I turned it off and on again, you know, unplugged it, plugged it back in, etc. Didn't seem to fix the issue. So we're starting to get some nice scenery now, which is all good. Again, I'm just trying to just put a little dab of brakes on as we're going down here because I don't want that trailer to sort of push us off course again. I still am not entirely sure what happened on the last one. I'll have to go back through the footage. And if you know, by all means, let me know what you think, what happened there. Did I clip something? Did I just clip a sign? Or was I just going too fast and something happened with the trailer? I don't know. Either way, wasn't good. But hopefully entertaining for yourself. And we know now that we can recover it, and that's okay. There are emergency things you can call in, I believe, so you can get emergency refuel and recovery, and those options are available. I luckily have not had cause to use them. Any reason to use them? Oh, that's the windscreen wipers. I wanted the lights on. There we go. A lot of people suggested just keeping the lights on, even if it's just side lights or something. Coach coming through. There we go. Not going to put a scrape all the way down the side. It'll be interesting to see if there's any other... I don't know what it is. I like the idea of the... there's not really I don't know if we would call it a thrill in it, but say like the hazardous cargo and these oversized load. There's something about doing those that it's a bit more risky, and it just has that little edge to it that I quite like. I wonder if you can get like other materials that they're going to put in. carry the nuclear rods through the centre of town. And I think most of those go via train, don't they? With probably armed guards all over the thing, depending on what country you're in. And the sky's looking very nice. Let's have a quick look. And oh, that's not too bad, is it? That looks all right. Yeah. A lot of people suggesting, even if you're not playing VR, to remove the UI entirely and just use the mirrors. I mean, I agree. It's probably more immersive, but I'm just not there yet. I do tend to use the UI sat-nav on the left-hand side there in this particular case to monitor everything from sleep to fuel, speed, the time, the lot. Checking out the scenery. Oh, look at the god rays as well. Oop, hang on. Yeah, I'm going to go back inside the cab, I think. That was so close. Yeah, just looking around and didn't see the massive crane coming the other way. I'm going to run a straight, but I can have a beverage. Yeah, nice. So, how far are we off? 24 miles, apparently. I also didn't realise that there's like, the jobs when you pick them up, they have certain times that'll say, look, you've got to deliver this between these two times. I assume you can still deliver after, you'll just get penalties, or maybe you won't accrue bonuses. You know, there is some alterations to be made when it comes to experience and payment, I would assume. So we're going to turn left here. Just have to remember that we are in France. Looks like all the police have stopped. Ooh, let me just slow that down a bit. They've stopped the traffic and I've managed to... I was going to say stall it, but I don't think you can stall it when you've got the basic automatic gearbox on a controller. The friends who run with the wheel and pedals, who use a full manual box, many a time they have stalled. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. Coming up to a fuel and rest stop here, some sort of services, 200 metres apparently. But you don't stop with this job. You don't stop, you just plough on. You have enough fuel and rest to get to the end of the job. Although, saying that, you get the required... you have the required rest and fuel to do the job within the limitations and time frame that it is set. It doesn't account for you, for example, going off the road, jackknifing the vehicle, and having to spend about 5 minutes trying to recover. So our guy is probably a little bit more tired. Derek's a little bit more tired than perhaps they would have otherwise have been. So I'm just coming into town here, and it's 23 miles. So actually, no, this is not our final destination. Oh, this is the French-Swiss border by the look of it. Yeah. EU flag, French flag, Swiss flag. And we're in Switzerland, I think. There we go. So, it'll be interesting to see where this heat exchanger is going to go.
Go straight on.
Straight on, okay, no problem. There's a truck coming this way. Is that Scania? I think I recognise the front bit, yeah. There's so many trucks in the game as well. Oh, it's a helicopter! Nice! There's so many trucks in the game. I went with Volvo because... I don't know. I don't know why I went with a Volvo, to be honest. It just, I think it was at the time, with the money I had, which was about 200,000, with the level I was, which was level 12 when I bought the vehicle, it just seemed to be probably like the best truck I could buy. I think there's better trucks now available. I say better, more powerful trucks, really. So I may... Ooh, I'm going to slow down. I could feel that. I don't know if listing is the right term. Be more of a boaty term. But certainly it was banking over. Yeah, there's probably more trucks available. I went with this vehicle, the Globetrotter XL, or FN Globetrotter XL. Friend went with the same thing, but didn't have all of the options on, because I think they were a few levels behind. And then a friend went with... What did they go with? Whatever truck it was, anyway. It was a little bit cheaper, I think it was, but has done the job for them perfectly. So we are going to turn right. It is on a red light, but we don't care. We blast through these red lights.
Turn right.
Still want to indicate, naturally. Turn right. So, taking it wide. There we go.
Turn left.
And next left. What do those mean, by the way? Those yellow triangles. And we must be here.
Ready to turn right.
Get ready to turn right.
Turn
The
right.
pilot should head off, which they've done. And this is where we don't want to prang the side of the gate, so I'm just going to make sure I'm going to be turning quite sharply here. As much space as I can possibly manage. And I think that's it. Are we there? Ooh, it's close, but we're there. And that's it done! Excellent. So, it says, special transport mission is done. 141 miles, 11 hours 16 minutes in-game taken, nearly 100 litres of fuel consumed. We have base reward of 7,896 with an experience of 479. Proficiency bonus level 13 is 1,435 generic units of currency, and a high value cargo bonus of plus 68 experience for a total of 9,331 monies, and experience is 565. I have now leveled up to level 14 skilled worker. I'm going to go to continue, and well, I'm not too sure what skill I'm going to pick. I'm not going to pick any because, as I said, I've been playing a lot in convoys, and we're trying to keep parity between all of our skills. So, for example, we don't want someone to max out the long distance because then they may pick up a job that somebody else can't get. Same for the high value cargo, although I really want to pick up some of these because it's like this one gives you high value job offers unlocked, transportation of fragile goods unlocked, and important deliveries unlocked. So those seem to be really interesting. The default option is eco driving, just saving fuel is always a good one, but I'll pick up those later. But there you go, that has been a bit of Euro Truck Simulator 2, another job that was scary. Oh look, there's some new chassis. This is for Volvo here. We've got chrome covers, we've got different grills and guards, different exhausts, and all of these. Well, I like that main mirror's chrome. I can go with chrome, can you? Very nice. And also the chassis is a 6x4 FH Classic. There you go. I don't really know what a lot of those do. I know the one that I've got on increases my not durability, my which one was it? Increases the maneuverability, I think, and I assume that's when you lift up the back wheel, and also reduces tyre wear. New trailers available. Not picked up any trailers as well. I imagine if you get a trailer, it'll be locked at wherever your garage is. And it means, yeah, certain types of cargo, yeah, you need just lots and lots of trailers. That's a thing, that's a future me problem, the trailer stuff. If you have any tips and suggestions for that, then by all means let me know. But either way, that's been a bit of Euro Truck Simulator. Hopefully you have enjoyed it and had a bit of a chuckle at my expense when I crashed this thing into the side of a hedge. If you want to see more, by all means let me know. If you have any tips and suggestions, would love to hear them. Either way, hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.